You have reached Imperial Reviews, and today's review will be Raising Kanan, Season 4, Episode 1. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let's get into it. Now, for this to be the first episode after a long break, this is disappointing. It was a filler episode for the premiere for the first episode back. So this is disappointing. It really didn't feel, it felt in one whole. Basically, at the end of last season, we all was thinking Unique was still alive, and then there was a moment where we said, nah, he wasn't alive. Joey Badass pretty much put out there he was going on tour or something, and that threw it off. But then at the end, he popped back up. So this basically episode was the show 3 months later from the end of season 3 to show how he survived. And a lot of us that do recaps on these series thought maybe Stefano had like somehow got a hold of him, and he was the one that kept him pretty much on behind the scenes. But what basically took place is he came to after Ronnie threw him down in the waist and built his, crawled his way back up, made it to a phone booth, called this guy named Early. Early came and picked him up, and Early took him to like a vet, and they got him some meds, and pretty much he stayed with Early until he got his strength together. And he put the word out on the street to find out who pretty much filled his spot, and basically he gonna link them as the behind pitting Ronnie up to doing what he did to him. So of course Rock took over, and then Rock was supposed to be out the game. So this is where people were saying in the trailers or the the previews of the season, basically saying, well, why would Unique be going after Rock? And this is why, because he think that she was behind Ronnie, pitting Ronnie up against him. Meanwhile, she was pregnant by Unique. She had an abortion. So that was that, filling in the blanks there, but not really. Then Kanan's whole mission this episode, he had to do a report for school, or he was going to fail, and he had to follow the guidelines for school, or he'd fail. So he did a report on his grandfather, and he went and pretty much seen all of his family members, grandma, Lou, Marvin, and then eventually his mom. They all turned their spin on the grandpa and what they felt from their perspective. Then it just showed Juke. She met with I forgot the other girl in the group's parents, and they kind of interrogated Juke. Juke met up with Nicole's dad. She asked him about the army. He told her about it, but he pretty much was just saying like the politics of joining the army is pretty not good for your ethnicity, and plus being a female. So he was saying that in so many words. And then of course Rock and Juke got a close bond, and Rock told Juke she was pregnant by Unique's kid. So Juke knows everything. We're still waiting to see what's going to finally turn Juke bad officially. Of course, we all believe it's going to be when Marvin gets killed or something like that. So Stefano reaches out to Marvin. He has Tomas is Stefano's daughter's boyfriend or husband. He been messing around on her. He wanted to send a message to him to get right. So he sent Marvin on a really dummy mission. Marvin's going back over into Jersey where he already did that hit with the mob bosses, and they already got his description. Now he's going back over there to pretty much rough up Tomas, and just a dummy mission. And Marvin think he's getting independence, but Stefano is using them, and you already know it's going to be some repercussions coming behind that. So I think this is going to be the season that we see, start to see the inkling of the downfall of the Thomas family. And definitely, I've been saying this since season 1. If you've been recapping with my channel all the way since season 1, I've been calling for the death of Marvin from season 1. So he's still alive in season 4. So we're gonna see how this pan out. And did I miss anything? Just you can see Unique plotting his revenge on Rock, and pretty much saying that Rock got with Kanan, and Kanan got with Ronnie to come against him. And so the doctor just kept saying, he'd never be the same, meaning Unique would never be the same, as he might be enraged and have emotional issues where he don't have the patience, and he's probably always going to be in pain holding his head and stuff like that. So the intriguing part is what people going to see. Does Unique become Breeze? Is Breeze Unique? So we don't know yet. So hopefully this season we do get the introduction of Breeze. Other than that, it did show Unique was plotting on Lou when he was drunk one of them nights, and then the owner of the bar pretty much came and grabbed him, and Unique backed off. And then it just showed Unique where he was watching Rock. Remember, we seen somebody at the end of season 3. We all was saying somebody's watching him. Found out, of course, it's Unique, and then he just goes in and shows him standing over top of Ronnie with the gun, and it goes off at that. So it's just a filler episode, just a little lackluster for the first episode back. You would have want to see him, if not action, but at least this would have been a great way to set out the season 4, either with the Tommy and Ghost cameo, or a character that we definitely knew was Breeze. That'd set the season off. But would have the people that recap these shows, would have we know? So subscribe to the channel, like the video. Till next time.